What up? This is Rama Screen, and I'm here talking with the stars of the new anthology series Just Beyond, premiering October 13 on Disney Plus. Gabriel, Jai, and Megan. How are you all this morning?
Doing
Hi,
really
I'm
well.
good.
Great.
How
How
are
are you?
you?
Good, good, good. Thank you for taking the time. Congratulations. I've watched all your separate episodes, and I very much enjoyed them. Megan, let me start with you. Big fan of Little Fires Everywhere, by the way. Just want to put it out
Thank
there.
you.
Now, I'm not gonna lie, your episode is pretty spooky. So, Megan, I want to ask you straight up, what do you usually do to overcome your nervousness or your fears? When you're about to do something that you're nervous about, do you count to 10? Do you take a breather first, pace around? How do you overcome nervous, Megan?
For me, I do have some nervousness, especially when it comes to like first day on set, stuff like that. For me, normally I talk to my mom a lot, so she's really helps me to like calm down. I breathe. Sometimes I'll listen to music just to distract my mind, and then once I start going, like I have no more nervousness. It's probably just those like pre-nerves that I get, but I just listen to music. I do stuff that makes me happy, and that normally just settles it all down. So yeah, that's it for me.
But it's not personified in some masked person, right?
No, 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 no. I don't have a masked person for my nervousness. Some people do. Mine's just a little inside voice. That's all.
Thank you for sharing that.
Thank
Jai,
you.
your witch character Luna is so much fun. She's so, comfortable in her own skin. So I want to ask you, what do you think is the key to confidence? Because a lot of us, we're always worried about what other people might think of us. We project certain image to fit in. But Luna is her own person. I mean, like, what do you think is the key to having such awesome confidence?
Yes, I aspire to Luna's level of confidence. Um, Personally, I'm also someone who's, I find a lot of difference between myself and my peers and the people around me. But I try to see difference as something that's valuable. I think everyone has a little something that makes them different. And I think when you share that with other people, it brings them into your culture. It makes you guys closer. So I think just carrying that difference as a little token about you, something that can attract others instead of something to be rejected by. You can't always affect how other people treat you, but I think faking it till you make it is a huge aspect too. Just going around being sure of yourself, having a little list of things that you like about yourself, reading that over. I think those are little tricks that people can use to be more confident until they actually start feeling that way on the inside.
And Gabriel, coming from Lights Out and Child's Play, you are no stranger to horror genre. But Just Beyond is not straight up horror. It's kind of like spooky fun, scary adventures, sort of. And there's a sci-fi element to it as well. What's it like for you to be part of this anthology that provides that type of scary?
Yeah, that's a great question because actually that was the most interesting part for me, was contrasting this with the horror that I've done in the past and trying to like keep that same scared feeling, because I want it to be authentic, obviously, but without making it like horror because it's still a kid's show or it's a family show. So I think the hardest part for me, or at least the most interesting part, was uh, kind of forgetting everything I'd learned from doing however many horror films and trying to learn a new aspect of keeping it comedic while still being scared and still making it spooky, and trying to keep it fun and lighthearted. So I think actually, if anything, my experience with horror was kind of a disadvantage because I had to unlearn a lot of habits and a lot of like just ways to get into certain mindsets. And that was the hardest part for me. So I think if I came into this without doing any horror, I probably would have been slightly better off. But it was still a really, really fun experience to try to relearn how to do that.
And finally, for all of you, Halloween is upon us once again. So really quick, for all of you, what are you gonna dress up as? What's your costume will be this Halloween this year?
So I'm 18, and last year I did like, I'm a huge Harry Potter fan. So last year I did like a Slytherin student. But this year I'm not quite sure what I'm going to be because I have no ideas. I'm thinking about being like a vampire bride. So that's something that I'm thinking about because I think it'd be cool and I could look really cool doing it. And anyone who's older and maybe an adult, you are not too young to go trick-or-treating. I still go trick-or-treating. And when you're older, you get the full-size candy bars. So do it.
Well, I'm currently torn between two things. So I have a go-to. It's Boo from Monsters Inc. I think it's super simple, cute, and fun. And I made my dog's costumes. So one of them is Sully and the other is Mike Wazowski. Super fun family thing. But the other one that I'm really interested in doing with my friend is being Victor and Victoria from The Corpse Bride. I think that would be really fun.
I have no idea, to be honest. I normally, with Halloween, I'm normally super last minute. Like within the last 3 days, I come up with something and try to put it together. I always try to make it like homemade because I feel like it's more fun. But right now, I have no idea. I don't know if I'm gonna go trick or treating or I don't know. We normally go like to Chipotle because they have the like free burrito thing or whatever if you're wearing a costume. So I honestly don't know.
Totally fine, totally fine. Just Beyond premiering October 13 on Disney Plus. Gabriel, Jai, and Megan, thank you for talking to me and congratulations.
Thank you, Rama.
Thank
Thank you.
you.